But, again, I couldn't tell because that ball was pretty bad, unless they were running a push to the middle. So, again, there's many opportunities, and it's hard to tell when you don't know all their gameplay. York needs to organize a little bit better. Their serve receive has been a little rough. They've been targeting Katie Day, Hinsdale Central has been, and they've done a great job of hitting Katie Day almost every time they can. And when Katie Day gets hit, mistakes have been made here so far.
We would like to give out a quick apology for the no audio for this first part of the game, as our crew behind the scenes was struggling to get the audio up for us. But what you've missed so far is that Hinsdale Central's in the lead 10-7 over the York Dukes from great play from Emma Quast of Hinsdale Central. She's probably been their best offensive player so far here in the first set. Chen with a serve over. Swing from Day and a great block from Grace Scott. Looked for sure that Day was going to have that point, but it just rolled up along the net and fell on York's side.
So at the moment, York hasn't been too active on the net swinging side, but Hinsdale Central's been very active, getting a lot of kills. Ball that's sent out of bounds.
We saw these two teams face off earlier this season. Hinsdale Central did win that one. They had to go into a third set, but York really struggled in conference this year. They're only going 1-5. Their only win being against Proviso West. Hinsdale Central is a great block there from Katie Day.
You know, it's tough when your right side is it's good when your right side's a lefty, but when they go to swing it outside, they might not always do the best if they don't always practice there. So you always want to be practicing wherever you can be up at the front.
Stedden serves this one over. Chen looking for Quas. Great dig from Stedden. Over to Trapp. Trapp going for the kill. What a diving play from Chen. That one's just going to be a free ball over. Stedden hitting it to Trapp. Once again picked up by Caitlin Letty. Block attempt by Day and Rodriguez as they're going to stop that huge rally going on between the two teams as Emma Quas was trying to get that point for the Red Devils.
Yeah, what York needs to do is they need to run the ball to Jessie Trapp. As a timeout is called here by Hinsdale Central. So right now, York is down by 1. They've used 1 timeout, so is Hinsdale Central right now at the moment. So what seems to be happening is when York runs Jessie Trapp, they do pretty well. But Hinsdale Central they've got a tall wall up there. So they're going to struggle a little bit. But when they ran that audible there to Jessie Trapp, high ball up the middle, confusing the middle blocker because they had Layla Rodriguez running a quick ball so that through the Hinsdale Central's middle off, Jessie was able to get in there and smack that ball down. And York needs to do a little bit more of that. But they just need to tidy up a little bit. I did just go on a little bit of a rant there, but.
Yep. You're all good, Shep. With the timeout, it's always all right to talk a little bit extra, especially from someone who does play the sport, helping those at home who maybe don't.
Yeah.
York did just go on a 3-0 run, causing that timeout. Score now 11-10, just within 1 point, as Stedden's going to serve this one out at the timeout break. Picked up by Quast. They're going to get right back to her for the kill attempt. Trapp's right there to make a play on the ball. Trapp going for a killer of her own. Chen with the serve, huge swing. Back hit to Katie Day and picked up by Ava Young. Quast going for it. She gets it over the net as Day and Rodriguez were not able to stop that massive swing.
What is the name of number 9? Is that
Emma Quast.
Emma Quast. Yeah, she's currently 3 for 5 at the moment. 3 kills with 5 attempts. I could be wrong here, but
Quast being the one who served that one over. They get this one to Rodriguez. Rodriguez hitting this one over the head of Chen on that play. It's going to drop in front of Quast. As Eddie Hesh checks into the game, as well as Amalia
Taliopoulos, something around that matter. We apologize if we butcher that, but, we are high school students, not professors.
Here's Chen on the serve. Great block there from Rodriguez Taliopoulos. I think that's how you say it. I've been told about four different pronunciations. So if you guys want to let us know which one's right, that would help us out tremendously. Heshing that one over. Chen on the set. Big lefty swing from Emma Quast. Or sorry, excuse me.
Grace Scott.
That was Elizabeth Sessa, number 6. Was that,
Oh,
is that right?
oh, 6 is
Sessa?
Sessa? Yeah.
Okay.
Elizabeth Sessa, you said?
Yes.
I'm just writing this all down just so I remember.
Libero Ava Young, the junior, serving that one over. Stedden going to hit this one short of the net, but Trapp is able to get it over. Another huge lefty swing off the hand of Trapp. That lefty swing can sometimes almost confuse some people. You're so used to that right-handed swing.
Yeah.
But Elizabeth Sessa's looked really good here in the first set of this game.
Yeah, Elizabeth going, I believe, 4 for 6. That is very good numbers here. You want a strong right side as they are your strongest blocker out there.
Trapp can make a play right near the benches. Barber's going to have to send a free ball over. Chen looking for the set there. Barely going over as that was terribly mistimed, but it doesn't matter as Grace Scott's able to get that one over. Young now with a serve over, but that's going to hit the net. Duke's going to catch a little bit of a break there, stopping the Hinsdale Central run. Now with the libero, Piper Barber. She's going to take this serve. Rough spot for Chen, but she makes it work. Good block attempt there. Barber's looking to get this one to Trapp. Trapp going for the kill. Ava Young getting that one over barely. Stedden now to Telopoulos, and that one is going to fall.
Yeah, way to change it up a little bit. Everyone's trying to kill it, and a little tip. Just like a little roll shot into the blockers.
One-point game now. Hinsdale Central still in the lead, 15-14. Barber's able to dig that ball. Stedden with the set over to Jesse Trapp. Big save there from number 6, Elizabeth Sessa. And they're able to capitalize on that as the Dukes were out of rotation. Or sorry, that was Emma Quast. The Dukes out of rotation. That ball finding the back row. Couple of substitutions for both teams here.
Well done. Yeah, wow. What a shot.
Peterson just looking to get that ball over. Trapp going for a kill. Great roll shot. That's going to sneak its way in there for another York Dukes point.
Gotta love that zone 4-4 from the outside. If you got in that bag, if you got that shot in your bag, you can cut that ball hard. It's like, imagine staring at someone. They're gonna throw a baseball at your face, but they end up cutting it 90 degrees to the right out of nowhere.
Kind of like a changeup.
Yep.
Ball hit over, picked up by Hesh. Taliopoulos is gonna get the kill. Tie ball game here at Morton East High School. 16-16 is our current score.
Amalia Telopoulos, number 4 for York High School. Great future. She's had a great arm swing all year, and she's only a sophomore, folks. I want you to realize that. That's crazy being out here.
Just a little tip shot attempt. What a save there by number 21, Caitlin Letty, as there's a huge swing attempt from Roach. Able to be picked up, though, by Grace Scott. Unbelievable effort on that play by the Hinsdale Central Red Devils to keep that play alive. Stain is hitting that one over. Setting going for a kill. Barber able to make a play on it. Going up for a spike attempt, Caitlin Letty, but met at the net by Emmeline Stetton. There's going to be a timeout called by York. 18-16, Red Devils in the lead.
Yeah, so in that play there, they had Jessie Trapp set the ball because I believe she was a former setter or something around that matter. And they had Emmeline Stetton go and run the outside ball, and that happened to not work. So I think that audible just didn't work out for York.
And with that, we're going to step away short We'll be back shortly in about 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Duke's Varsity Volleyball on York Sports Network. Back here out of the timeout, Hinsdale Central with Sienna Stennis to set this ball over. Taliopolis hitting that one way far back. Barber and Roach is able to set the free ball over. Quast on the play right there. Barber with the bump and the roll shot from Stedden. Great diving attempt there. Huge kill from Caitlin Letty.
Yeah, way to take advantage of the open block there, cutting that ball basically straight down. Open net. Some of the best things a volleyball player can do. Well, the most fun they have is when there's no block and they get to smack the ball as hard as they want to.
Barber not able to pick that one up, so that's going to be a free point there for Hinsdale Central without a rebuttal. Stainis, Barber's going to pick this one up, however, and Stedden going for the hits. Great saving attempt from Ava Young. Stedden the set to Taliopolis. That one's going to get over. York's going to get that point. Stop that huge run Hinsdale Central had. They're going to call for subs here as Emily Felberg and Katie Day will recheck in for the Dukes.
Yeah, so it looks like we got Emma Quast out here, number 1 for Hinsdale Central with kills, 270. They're outside.
Young picks that one up. Quast is just going to have to send a free ball over. Stedden going up for a huge swing, and she gets the point off the pass from Katie Day.
Yeah, Emily Stedden not being afraid to get aggressive. It's what you want to do up there as a setter, but not too aggressive.
Felberg setting that one up. Gonna have to make a good play here, and Ava Young does. She gets it over. Little fake shot there from Stedden. Over to Quast. Big block, but once again, Ava Young makes an incredible dig. Stedden's gonna hit that one a Trap. Trap taking that shot from way deep. Quast just gonna have to hit this one over. She hits it hard, and that's too hard. That goes out the bag. The York Dukes are now within 1 point.
Yeah.
Timeout called by Hinsdale Central.
So let's see here. Let's see. What to say. So we'll point out that Emily Taliopolis has gone 3 for 5, 3 kills for 5 swings here at the moment. Emmeline Stedden has gotten a lot more aggressive, getting 2 kills in the swings with 6 swings. Over on Hinsdale's side, number 6, Elizabeth. The opposite is now 4 for 7. And number 9 is 4 for 9. Pardon me. So something to do with receptions here on Max Prep stats. I don't know what it means, though, but Emma Quast has a 537. I think that means receives. Yeah, receive off a serve. So she's got the most. She takes up basically all the balls in the serve receive, essentially. Ava Young, the libero, lots of digs here for her. And Kendall Chen, the setter, with 403 assists. Very successful team here for Hinsdale Central.
Stedden to Day. Day going for the roll shot. Huge hit there from Quast, and that's going to be in. Out of the timeout, the Red Devils get the point. Clearly something went right in that timeout.
Yeah, great swing there.
Nora Burgeon here on the set. Felberg taking that one. Pass up to Katie Day. Great block from Grace Scott. Roll shot from Day. Over to Emma Quas, and that one goes off the fingertips of Stedden and Roach and falls right at Felberg's feet.
Yeah, it's tough when the ball's coming off the blockers, right? Because you're expecting the ball to be a certain speed, and then it changes dramatically, so you don't have much time to react.
Trapp's going to take this one. Set over to Day, off the hand of Caitlin Letty, going out of bounds. This first set has been great, Shep. 22-20. It's been back and forth the entire time.
This was a prediction here by a inside player for York High School. It was going to be close. They don't know if they're going to win it or not.
We never really do until the game's over, right, Shep?
Well said.
Emma Stewart checks in, and she's going to be the one setting. Little tip shot. Stedden's going to take it. Felberg hitting it over. Miscommunication as Stewart tries hitting it over last second, but not enough reaction time there, so Hinsdale Central's going to get the point.
Subs here. I'm going to make a prediction here for Hinsdale Central. I think number 6 for Hinsdale Central, I don't know the number or her name.
Elizabeth Sessa.
Elizabeth Sessa. I'm going to assume Elizabeth Sessa here is going to get a couple kills in these next couple plays. Hinsdale Central's right side. I just want you all to watch out for that. And let's watch and see if Katie Day can get something done over at the outside for York.
Chen, the server for the Red Devils. Katie Day going to pick it up. That's out the back. Hinsdale Central now 1 point away from taking this first set away from York. Once again, a little miscommunication between Day and Trapp.
Set point here for the Red Devils.
Chen gets this one over, picked up by Trapp. Pass back from Stetton. Chen out to Kloss. Kloss, huge swing, and there it is. End of set one. The Red Devils are going to take that one over the Dukes, 25-20.
My prediction was wrong, but we still got a set left to play.
And with that, we're going to step away for a quick break. Don't go anywhere for set 2 of this regional finals matchup. You're watching York Sports Network.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Shepard Plamman here. I'm going to drop some quick stats that I've been taking down and some that I've had in the past. I've only counted kills today because, I can only do so much. But so right now for Hinsdale Central, Grace Scott has got 53 total blocks. So that's a lot. The next person below that is Sienna Steins with 36. So the middle for Hinsdale Central, middle blocker, getting all the blocks, great. Ava Young, the libero, 3.8 digs per set. So that's normal. But Ava Young is also on there for serving aces, 46 total, which is a lot. And she's almost guaranteed an ace a set with 0.7 aces per set here. So now I'm going to talk about what needs to be done by the York Dukes. So right now, York Dukes serve receive is lacking. I'm not afraid to call someone out here, but they've been trying to target Katie Day. It looks like every time. So Katie Day has been caught in bad positions, and it's caused an ace. And other than that, we've had a couple miscommunications there. On that last point, Emily Felberg and Piper Barber, bit of a miscommunication, and the ball hit Felberg, and it went out of bounds. I think Hinsdale Central is doing very good things all around. But it seems York is just, I don't know. I don't know what to say. But I want to see a better outcome here for York High School. Anyways, let's get on with it, shall we? Second set, Hinsdale Central taking the first.
Stedden getting this one over to Rodriguez, and that's a huge first point for the Dukes. Coming off the first set loss is exactly what you need. A little bit of momentum going in your favor.
Yeah, just what I was saying. Addie Hesh, number 1. I believe Addie Hesh is one of the only players that did not play club volleyball this year for York High School, which is a very shocker. If you want to be on VAR, you probably want to play club if you want to be good.
Hesh going to get that one over, however, as Chen hitting this one. What a huge dig from Hesh, and a huge hit there from Jesse Trapp. What a swing.
That was a great play by York High School. The Addie Hesh picked that ball up. The only reason that play was made was because Addie Hesh picked the ball up. Stetton made the set to Trapp, and Trapp got her job done. Great execution here by York High School, as there is something going on with the refs.
We're going to take a second here. Music playing currently. Refs trying to find out where from.
Oh, there's water,
water on the court. Sorry, I haven't heard music at all here tonight. I figured that might have been the reason.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe gymnastics behind us. Probably what it is.
Possibly.
It probably is gymnastics right behind us here. As York is up 2-0. Hinsdale Central taking the first set. Let's get some energy here from the Dukes as we have a mom in the stands bringing the energy up. Love to see it as we are wearing green tonight. Not actually.
Trying to spell out K with our body.
Yeah.
Quite interesting there, Shep. Chen out the cross. Whistle blown. Shep, you're going to have to explain that one to the people at home what just happened.
So the setter for Hinsdale Central, number 18. What is her name? Who's the setter for Hinsdale, number 18? Something Chen. She made a double. You can't put any spin on the ball as Addie Hesh serves the ball into the net. Pardon? Kendall Chen. Yeah, so she doubled. So when she set the ball had way too much spin on it, and that's not legal in the game of volleyball on a second and third touch. You can't have spin if you're setting the ball. Serve receive again here. Amelie Tlopoulos taking it off the left side and it shanking. So when you're in serve receive, something you want to remember in your head, I don't do this very well because I'm a setter, you want to beat the ball, not meet it to the spot, right? It's kind of hard to do when you got a good flow coming, but we'll see what we can do.
Kloss going to hit that one into the net. Seen 2 of those early on in the second set. If you're the Dukes, you take that any time you can, especially down 1-0.
Piper Barber, great defensive libero here for York High School. Really brings a lot onto the court for the Dukes. Great set by Chen. Oh, what a swing.
What a dig there from Hesh, though, as that one's going to go out to Roach. And another beautiful dig from Chen. This one getting hit to the outside off the hands of Roach. That's going to go out of bounds. Hinsdale Central going to pick up the point.
Yeah, great dig by the Dukes. I forget who that was. Probably Hesh. I heard it was Hesh. Great,
yes, it was.
Great swing here from number 6, Elizabeth. The opposite, the right side. Ooh.
Stedden looking for the set. Going to be rewarded as Hinsdale Central with the point. They're going to tie this game back up.
As Emmeline Stetton has just doubled, and Coach P does not like that. So now Jesse Trapp is, wait, no, they're not doing that right. No, Stetton is still setting, pardon me. Trapp with the receive.
Barber over to Taliopoulos. Great dump shot right there. Chen not able to make the diving play. So now Jesse Trapp will go back there to serve this ball over to Hinsdale Central.
Second set here, Dukes up by 1, 5-4. Hinsdale taking the first set. Trapp with the serve. Chen to the right side. Big swing.
And Shep, I know you said we were looking for that to be at the end of the first set, but I think they were just saving it for the beginning of this one. They've really tried feeding Elizabeth Sessa as much as possible early on here.
Yeah, Elizabeth going 7 for 13.
Barber with the dig over to Roach. She's trying to dump it off. Young's going to hit this one out to the outside. Off the hands of Taliopoulos and Lily Roach.
Someone is being yelled at on the court by, oh. The ref wants Taliopoulos to go get the ball from the line judge. Respect for all the refs here tonight. Oh, maybe not. Stettin is having a chat with the ref. I don't know what that was. Number 16, Hinsdale Central with the serve. Trap setting.
Stettin's going to take that swing, picked up by Young. That one going to be tipped over. Taliopoulos saving it. Roach is going to look to tip it over, but that hits the net and can't hit that ball 2 times in a row.
No, you cannot. That is also illegal in the game of volleyball. Duke's down by 2.
Picked up by Barber. Over a trap. Stettin with a dump shot. Saved. Hit over. Trap. To Barber to Stettin. Stettin gets blocked at the net, and that's going to be another Hinsdale Central point. They are now up 3.
Coach P taking the timeout for the Dukes. Dukes down by 3, 8-5. Second set here. Let's see. So, second set. Elizabeth Sessa, she's been run a lot. Number 9 for Hinsdale. Also, lots of runs. Pardon me. I'm trying to get the roster here. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I got to look for the roster. Just 1 second. Number 9, Emma Quast, getting the job done. Lots of kills. Elizabeth Sessa, lots of kills. The most efficient person on the court right now at the moment is Elizabeth Sessa with 6 for 10. I could be wrong. I could have a couple off, but that is it's a very nice number to have. 6 for 10, 600. That is unreal.
Trap's going to get this one over to Barber. She's going to have to play the free ball over. Hit to the outside. Great block from Roach. This one back to Kloss. Trap makes an unbelievable dig. Actually able to keep it in. Barber gets it over. Young takes this one over to off the hands of Lily Roach on that play. Hinsdale Central's going on a bit of a run here.
Yeah, Hinsdale Central running the slide. That works a lot in women's volleyball when you get it really good, but not men's for some reason. I just don't know why. High ball to Amalia. Big swing from Amalia Taliopoulos. Again, folks, reminder, she is the only sophomore on the court for, pardon me, Katie Day as well for the Dukes.
What's really impressive is that both of those players being in the starting lineup for playoffs as just sophomores.
Yeah, wow.
Felberg to take that one. Huge swing that looked to go out of bounds, and it did. And so that's going to be York's point, continuing to cut into this Hinsdale Central lead.
Yeah, number 10 for Hinsdale Central getting a little mad, but ma'am, you did hit that ball out of bounds without a touch. Don't know what to tell you.
Ball spiked right into the net. Game now just within 1 point for the York Dukes.
Dukes down by 1. Felberg with the serve. To the outside.
Huge swing going out of bounds again off the hands of Roach. Big swing from Sienna Stienis. Central stops a short run. Stienis now on the serve. Felberg takes it to Trap, trying to pass it over to Day. Day with the roll shot. Over to Kloss, tipped up in the air. Ball out to Day. Day slams that one home for another York Dukes point.
You know, Katie Day is a bit of an almost not awkward swinging motion. Like she comes from the side a little bit when she's not going to go 100%. And it's almost like a big circle. That last one was a big hit. But the ones before that, she likes to do some like awkward like sidearm baseball throwing arm almost a little bit here.
And that's also something you kind of see with pitchers. You know, some people just, you know, oh, lucky ace. There's that one.
Wow.
Tips the net. It goes over. I mean, if you can perfect that.
Yeah.
Very dangerous. But that's what I was saying, kind of with like the pitching motions of some of those major league guys. You see them get those funky arm angles that are typically told not to do, but it just works for them. And, you know, it works for Katie Day here in volleyball as well. Huge block attempt. Young trying to make a huge play again. That's going to go up and under the net. York is now going to take the lead here in the second set.
Timeout taken by Hinsdale Central as York is up by 1 in the second set, 11-10 here. I'm just going to drop some more stats because why not? You know, I'm the color guy.
We got a break as well. I mean, that's what those color guys live for, is the small breaks.
So right now, Hinsdale Central volleyball overall 23-11, 3-3 in conference, which is 4th in conference. I don't know who's first. Do you know who's first?
I think it's Glenbard.
Probably is Glenbard.
I believe it's Glenbard West.
Hinsdale is coming off a 3-win streak. Let's see. Schedule at a glance. So they've got...
They did beat Morden here.
Yes, they just beat Morden
last Tuesday.
And Hinsdale Central or South on my birthday, as we have now York students and parents and co getting loud.
I just saw this, but man, the top hat down there. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah,
pulling up in the fancy hat.
Way to
Love
represent.
to see it.
Way to represent. Let's see what Emma Stewart, the designated serving specialist here for York High School, can do.
I was about to say, I think I've only seen her out here on serves.
Yeah,
Would that
that's
be right.
One time for senior night, I think she was setting a little bit, but that is it so far for Emma Stewart.
So, winning again here after the timeout. For some reason, my mind just rethought of the music for some reason, even though I knew that wasn't the problem from last time. This one's going to have to be hit over by Hinsdale Central, but off the right post over there. That ball hit by Sienna Stienis.
Yeah, people call it an antenna.
Antenna?
Antenna, yeah.
With all the football that we've been doing, the post is just what went to my head right away.
Totally.
2-point lead now. Stewart gets that one over. Picked up by Letty. This one's going to have to be a free ball over from Scott, but miscommunication. Once again, we've seen that quite a bit here.
So it's one of those whack free balls that are sent over with a good amount of spin and high enough that it'll come down, and it's too close to tell. So York, that's a big mistake for York. You have to pick those balls up if it is too close. You have to watch that ball all the way to the line, and you have to pick it up. You cannot let that happen.
Especially in such a close game how it is here, but great dig there from Emily Felberg, played over by Layla Rodriguez. This one hit by Letty. Felberg doing a great job keeping it over. That ball barely going over the net instead, and gets the point for York.
Yeah, like I said, volleyball is a game of 1 point, so you cannot, every point matters, right? A lot of people realize that the time in their day, they'll waste a couple minutes. Folks, you only get like 84,600 seconds in your day. Do not waste a single one.
Stetton's going to take this serve for York. Set by Letty. Kloss trying to hit this one over. She does. Great adjustment there. That ball going up to Katie Day. Katie Day, huge hit, but Young makes an amazing dig. I think York thought they had the point. Trapp's going to dump this one over. Saved. Kloss hitting it over. And Emmeline Stetton jumping up for it as Emily Felberg was ready to make a play on that ball. Referee trying to make some sort of call, it looks like. Oh, substitutions. That's what it'd be.
Yes. Great run by both sides there.
I mean, I don't think I've seen at least from the games that I've personally watched of volleyball, which isn't too many, but I mean, Ava Young's probably been one of the better liberos I've seen. She's done an amazing job picking up those digs for Hinsdale Central. She's kept a lot of possessions alive.
Yeah, great set by Felberg.
Trapp going for the roll shot.
Yeah.
Ball hit out to the outside, off of Jessie Trapp. The lefty swing of Elizabeth Sessa cannot be said enough tonight.
Yeah. Sessa going 7 for 11 right now, I think. She's putting up the numbers tonight.
Chen hits it over. Seddon setting it over to Barber. I'm sorry, that being Jesse Trapp, not Barber. They're going to get the point on the great roll shot there from Jesse Trapp.
Jesse Trapp going 4 for 13 at the moment. Again, I could be off. I'm going to say that every time, just to remind you guys.
We're not professional stats people over here. And Shep's also announcing while keeping stats at the same time. So definitely could be missing some things trying to talk to you guys at home.
Yeah, just want to give you guys the best viewing option you can as we represent York High School every day here.
And if York does win this, knocking out Hinsdale Central, the sectionals for volleyball is actually being held at Hinsdale Central.
Huh.
So if Hinsdale Central is to win this, they're going to have the sectionals at their home turf, which is a huge deal. We saw last night West Chicago for soccer getting to play at their home turf, and that helped them out tremendously in their game. Chen's going to hit this one over to Quas. Great dig from Trapp, but over the head of Addie Hesh.
Yeah, you could almost argue when you are at home, you get a couple more points because you've got you practice there, right? You're there every day, every night. The vibe is with you. The people are with you. Everything is in your odds.
Over by Quast. Set in the Trapp. Trapp going for the kill. Tipped over by Elizabeth Sessa. Trapp going for the roll shot now. Chen setting. Great hit over by Layla Rodriguez. Stedden on the set to Trapp. Trapp hitting that one off of Elizabeth Sessa going out of bounds. And this is probably just as good as the first set, Shep. I mean, maybe even a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's been a one-point game pretty much the entire time.
Like I said in the beginning of the game here, Jessie Trapp, she's going to swing a lot. And guess what? She swung a lot.
Chen hitting this outside to Sessa.
I'm going to bring this up again. Sessa, so in the right side, it's a 2-2 shot, but from an outside, it's a 4-4. She cut that ball hard, and Lily Roach being the off blocker, or Jessie Trapp, whomever that was.
I believe it was Lily Roach on that one.
Unable to pick that ball up as that ball comes off the shoulder of Amalia Talopoulos. Amalia having 2 serve-receive errors at the moment.
And I don't know if maybe you picked on this up at all a little bit, Shep. I think Lily Roach has struggled a little bit defending at the net tonight in this game. A lot of those swings from Elizabeth Sessa gave her some troubles. As the roll shot from Trapp's going to go wide left. Hinsdale Central now takes a 2-point lead here in the second set.
Yeah, York's really got to bring the energy back here. It's very quiet. Well, it's actually not quiet, but, you know, it's hard to tell with headphones on sometimes.
Ball's hit over by Young.
Beautiful serve.
Stedden's going to give this one right back to Trapp. Picked up by Quast. Chen. Diving attempt there from Hesh, but Grace Scott's going to get the point for Hinsdale Central. They're going on a big run, and now York is going to call a timeout to try and reset things, trying to cool down the hot streak here from the Red Devils.
Yeah, York down by 3 here in the second set. Hinsdale Central taking the first set. York has really got to bring it back here. All these little mistakes that have been made, they add up. They add up over time. Hinsdale Central hasn't made too many mistakes like York has. Now, this is high school volleyball, but still, you know.
But to say that York has been this close with probably more a couple more mistakes than Hinsdale has had.
Yes.
It's just, I think it just shows how good they actually are when they cut down on those mistakes, because they're able to keep the game this close even with the mistake difference being so big.
Yeah. I forget her name. What was the libero? Ava Young. Her serves right now are on fire. Like you said, she almost gets a guaranteed ace a game. Most aces on her team.
Sten's going to hit this one out to Taliopoulos. Going for the soft touch over. The referee's going to say that was in.
Yeah, Talopoulos trying to go for the swipe. So it's what you do when you're a hitter. You kind of grab the ball almost and try to swipe it off the opponent's hands and send it out of bounds for a tool.
Young's going to hit that one a little bit too low, going off the net. And that might be the break that this York Dukes team needed to get back into this game, because they seem to be struggling taking those serves in from Ava Young.
Yeah, 19-16, York down by 3, second set.
Trapp hitting that one over. Trying to handle this back to Quas. Quas getting another point.
Oh,
Emma Quas has been an absolute unit out there for Hinsdale Central. She's been unstoppable all night long.
I mean, what a back row run. Back row runs are arguably some of the best hits in volleyball. Why? Because you're setting the opponents up to always see the front row, right? And then when you switch it up to that back row, the blockers, the defense, they don't have enough time to adjust, and you can hit that ball anywhere you want to almost, just not at the people because they'll get it up.
Palliopoulos with the swing. That's going to be a point for York. Off the diving hands of Caitlin Peterson.
Palliopoulos going 5 for 10 at the moment. And when I mean attempts, I mean when they tip it over, when they swing hard, when they swing. So, I mean, every attempt at a kill.
Everything in the front row,
everything,
pretty much.
yes.
Okay. Young's going to pick up the serve from Fellberg. Huge swing. Day making a diving attempt at it, but that's going to go into the net. Every time you think that York's getting something going to come back in the game, Hinsdale Central has a response to it.
I feel like I might have messed up a couple stats here, but it is what it is.
It's all right, Shep.
It can be confusing.
Send a Day. Picked up by Young right near the net. That's going to hit off the top of it, but bounce back onto Hinsdale Central's side.
I'll give Katie that one. I'll give Katie that one. It's all right. I'll keep the numbers nice. You know, it's a little confusing when number 9 and 10 look pretty similar in Hinsdale Central, and I can't tell if I'm writing it on the right spot or not. But either way, someone's got those numbers, so I'm getting them down. Emma Stewart.
Serving specialists out there. Set up. Felberg, great dig. Over to Katie Day now. Day gets another point off the amazing diving attempt of Emily Felberg, but they're giving the point to Hinsdale Central.
Wow. I don't like that call at all.
I mean, personally, I'm as confused as I think everyone else is here.
So what happened?
What happened, Shep?
So Katie Day hit the ball, I think, right, for York?
Yeah, it looked to go off the hands of Grace Scott and out of bounds.
Exactly. So that's what Hinsdale Central's arguing for no touch, and York is arguing for touch. I thought I saw a touch.
I thought it was clear as day. It hit the touch because Katie Day hit that ball in direction in the middle of the court. They're going to give it to Central, but it looked like she hit it to the middle of the court.
Wow, that is very disappointing.
I mean, maybe you believe something like that in the sectional when you're playing at home, but here in the middle of more than 40-minute drive for us with plus rush hour traffic time.
Oh, dude, it took me an hour to get here. Now I'm just disappointed my stats might be off a little bit.
Felber's going to pick it up again. Layla Rodriguez, she's going to get the point off the set from Emmeline Stetten.
Yeah, a little middle action here. Love to see some more of it, but it's tough when your serve receive is not the best. You know, it all starts with the first touch.
Stetten getting that one over. Letty outside, huge block from Rodriguez and Day. That's probably one of the very few times Emma Kloss has been stopped at the net. Shep, you got the numbers for her on that one?
So right now I believe she's at 10 kills for 20 swings. Those are good numbers.
I think most coaches would be happy with a 50% success rate up at the net.
Totally. Because you've got people out here that are 0 for 9 or not 0 for 9, but like that.
Tip off the net. Do that every time. You saw it twice already in the second set. I wish that would be something you would be able to do all that often, but now the York Dukes come storming back down 22-18, now putting this within 1 point, and Hinsdale Central is going to use their last timeout.
Yeah, so I'll talk about serving a little bit here. So for a float serve, you want that ball to be as low and close to the net and as fast as possible. So with girls' nets, they're lower, so you can hit it harder, and it's not going to risk of going out of bounds. Like the risk of it going out of bounds is going to be lower than if you have a guy's net, because the guy's net's higher, right? So you kind of have to imagine the angle, right? So imagine you're hitting a baseball flat at 180 degrees flat, all right? Or we'll just call it 0 degrees. That ball is not going to go as far as if it's up angled at 30 degrees, 20 degrees, right? It's kind of hard to imagine, but imagine
sure, Shep. I mean, most baseball coaches are saying anywhere from like 18 to 20 degrees is where that sweet spot is to hit those long balls that we see in the MLB.
Yeah.
And it's very similar in volleyball.
Slide run here.
Huge attempt. That's going to go to York. At least it should. They didn't touch. Yep, there it is. I mean, I think I also saw a touch on that one. So I mean,
yeah,
give it back to
giving it back
when we personally think they messed up the last call.
Hinsdale
we
Central,
won't say they did, but we both think they did.
The Hinsdale Central coach talking to Coach B. They're both smiling and laughing. Love to see the competitiveness. I don't know if it's sarcasm or not, but
22-22. Now our score. Run. Tip over. Barber able to take that one out the trap. Huge swing. That's going to be out of bounds though. Hinsdale Central gets the point. So after the huge run from the Dukes, should be some subs here for Central as Kendall Chen checks back into the game.
Like I said, every point matters here. Jesse Trapp, big swing. It was sadly sent out of bounds. Timeout called, or his own. Oh, sorry, ref is taking his own time.
Referee timeout.
Yep. Love the connection the two refs have, the up ref and the down ref here have tonight. Very, very nice to see refs liking each other. Big serve.
Chen over Day, rough pick up there. Barber, Felberg and Stetten both saying that they want it. And then once again, a communication error is going to bring this within match point, 24-22. York's got to go on a run.
It's big. Like I said, every point matters. If York didn't make a couple mistakes here, it could be tied up. It could be tied up.
Kendall Chen on the serve for game point. Picked up by Day. Diving attempt for Barber, but that's going to do it. Hinsdale Central wins the regional finals here at Morden East High School as the York Dukes fall short by 5 in the first set and just 3 in the second set, making it 2-0 shutout.
Yeah, so let's
Red Devils.
Let's have a little bit of a chat, shall we? So York's season has just ended, right? We're going to talk about the game a little bit here. So I love how Hinsdale Central, all around, they are some of the best teams. This is one of the best teams I've announced over my career of volleyball at the moment. All around, they have a great team. They've got great outsides, killer right side. The libero's great. The setters, they aren't bad at all. You know, I think they did a very good job of being well-rounded. York, they suffered serve receive. If I counted stats for serve receive errors, it would have been a lot. Like we just had 2 serve receive errors in the last 2 points. That determined match point right there. Bang, bang, 2 serve receive errors. And I'm not going to blame anyone for a whole match, but a lot of those points of serve receive were taken by Katie Day, sadly. I don't want to be rude, but facts are facts, right? When Katie Day was hit by the serve, bad things happened for York Dukes. And now there's other people too, don't get me wrong, but that's who I saw the most of. Yeah, I think.
I mean, I would agree with you, Shep. Just a tough way to go out, you know, playing another conference opponent where you've struggled in conference all year. And, I mean, you definitely didn't play bad out there.
No, not at all.
You kept the game.
Not at all.
Right in reach of being able to win that. And like you said, a couple mistakes probably cost them that second set.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's just going to happen. That's how sports works.
So
you make those mistakes, the other team's going to capitalize on it, and that's what we saw Hinsdale Central do.
Yeah, so now I'm going to bring up some good things here for York High School. Over the course of the season, their MVP, I believe, their MVP hitter, Jessie Trapp. You know, tonight she went 5 for 20, or 19, pardon me. 5 kills for 19 attempts, I believe. I could be wrong, but that, you know, she's had better games, but the serve receive just wasn't there. I can't get over that right now because that's the biggest part of the game. It's your first touch. You can't get a good first touch, can't get a good set, can't get a good hit, can't win the game, you know. But York kept their energy throughout the whole game. I think a lot of people struggle with doing that, and I think York did a great job of that. Now, TJ, I'll cut it off there. I want everyone to have a great night.
Shout out the seniors real quick.
Shout out to the seniors. The season has just ended. Sad to see it. Sad to see a young team growing here. We're going to lose a lot of seniors for the York Dukes. let's just list them off right now. We got Jesse Trapp, Emmeline Stetton, Megan Del Rio, Addie Hesh, Piper Barber. I think I said Emmeline Stetton. Emily Felberg. I already said Jesse Trapp. Emma Stewart. Leila Rodriguez. Those guys, this was their last game playing for the York Dukes. They went out with a bang. They gave up a fight. They represented York High School very well with giving Hinsdale Central a fight. I give that to them.
And I mean, we personally haven't experienced something like that where it's like it's your last game playing here at York High School. I mean, I'll experience that later this year in baseball season. Shep, you'll experience that next year when boys volleyball plays in the spring. But until then, we can't really tell you how those girls are feeling down there on the court, being their last game as a Duke.
Yeah, I see some tears out here. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes York Sports Network Girls Volleyball Fall of 2023. We hope you all have an amazing night, and we will catch you on Saturday for football at Clarence D. East Field against Homewood Flossmoor. TJ, take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Shepard Plamman. Good night.
And I've been T.A. Silkaitis, and I want to shout out everyone who came out all the way to Moreton High School with us. Luca DeSanto, Connor Choi, Ryan Bird, Ryan Wells, and Zach Silkaitis. We thank you guys all for watching, and go Dukes.